Let me take this moment to address the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, the master of incompetency, insulting Deji Adeyanju, who tends to be an activist. And I'll put it this way. As the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike, I believe your role is one of immense responsibility, shaping the lives of millions who call Abuja home. And I believe, however, recent actions and remarks from your office, particularly your comment about activist Deji Adeyanju, seem to have strayed far from the dignity and purpose your position demands. Have you paused to ask yourself, what legacy will my name, your own name, carry beyond the title of minister? How many lives have you truly touched, not through policy, but through humanity? Why do you feel the need to silence or insult an activist who represents the voice of the people you swore to serve? Are you using your power to uplift the poor or simply to maintain comfort for rich people, just like you did in that houses or places that you begin to destroy? What they call it the other time that very dark man went to view that place. How will your history remember you? Or how will history itself remember you? By the buildings you destroyed or the communities you built? When was the last time you walked among people that you govern and listened to their cries without a filter of privilege? What is the measure of your success if the middle class and the poor feel like they are being alienated by your leadership? If you were stripped of your office and influence today, what enduring impact could you point to as your own? Are you leading with empathy, or have you let arrogance blind the way of how to perceive humanity? And do you even think that would you ever defend actions if you had to stand before God? If you had to stand before God, not as a minister, but as a mere man, your words against Deji Adeyanju, someone whose purpose is to hold leaders accountable, reflect an insensitivity, or I would say insensitive, unbecoming of your office. Do you not realize that activists serve as a mirror, that they remind us of your own responsibilities when the chain of power begin to cloud your vision? Rather than dismiss his concern, you might have considered engaging with his points. Who knows? I believe a dialogue could have revealed truths that would have kind of otherwise escaped you in the echo chambers of political comfort. If every building destroyed could tell a story, would they not say Nyesom Wike has mistaken destruction for progress? You see, bricks and mortar are easy to tear down, but rebuilding trust, respect, and equity in leadership, that's where the real challenge lies. The poor are not a footnote in your policies. They are the chapter you cannot afford to ignore. Their struggles define the success of your ministry, not the applause of the wealthy. And because I believe that your intention is for the wealthy people to keep applauding you, just like certain people will call you boy boy. So I ask you again, Mr. Nyesom Wike, beyond the accolades, beyond the title, beyond the politics, who are you really? And when will you begin to take people serious within the country? Aisha Yusuf have spoken about you. Deji Adeyanju have spoken about you. In fact, he said he's not interested in politics. But I want you to also understand that the nation is watching you. And history awaits somebody like you. And the question would have been, will you lead with wisdom, or will you remain the minister who left people in the rubble of his ignorant decisions? With that being said, I know Wike man is a strong-hearted person, very arrogant, and he would not even want to listen to anything because he has a mentality of being a tyrant. But perhaps the message should go to his children. and those who can call him and speak to him and say, hey, Popsy, or maybe his wife, or maybe people who walk around him, or probably his friends who are a little bit sensible to call him in order and tell him, oh, Nyesom Wike, sir, you are just an idiot insulting an activist. That's all I have to say. I don't even know what to do with the subject of Nyesom Wike.
When you are revolutionary and you talk the truth, people will come and slap you down. Then you talk the truth again, they lock you in jail. They never hear anything at all. Then go hear pansa pansa. When you are revolutionary and you talk the truth, people will come and slap you down. Then you talk the truth again, they lock you in jail. They never hear anything at all. Then go hear pansa pansa.